Welcome everyone, and thank you for attending today's webinar. I'm Ruth Schimmel, and today we'll talk about how to automate reports. My presentation is not very long, so there will be plenty of time at the end of the webinar for questions. So if you have any, type them in the box and I'll answer them shortly. So before I begin, I want to say the information presented in this webinar is for educational purposes only and shall not be construed as legal advice. As always, please consult with your own legal counsel in determining the appropriate course of action for your company. So 700 Credit offers the option to set up reports so they're automatically emailed to you. There are 5 reports available: a letter summary, compliance detail, applicant history, red flag detail, and user listing. And we'll look at what's available on each report later in this webinar. If you're a group of dealers, you can set up the reports for a specific dealer or receive a cumulative report for all the dealers in your group. Reports are available for daily, last week, month to date, or previous month timeframes. Your report can be received as either an Excel or PDF file and can be sent to 5 email addresses. So why should you automate reports? If you frequently pull these reports, you can save yourself time by automating delivery of them. You can pull up your email and view a report when it's convenient for you. You won't need to pull the report in the system, export it, and then send it to others. They can automatically receive it also. And if you need to occasionally send a report to someone else, a file's already in your email. You can just quickly forward it. Another advantage to automating the reports is that you'll easily have a history of emails at your fingertips to compare data. So there's only a few steps needed to put this process in place. Select the Usage Analysis tab located in the left margin of 700 Dealer, and then you select Report Scheduler List. It's right here. The next step is to select one of the 5 reports available, then select the time frame. Daily will email you the report 365 days a year, but only contains data for that one day. A report for last week contains data for the previous Monday through Sunday and is sent out on Mondays. A month-to-date report is cumulative data for the current month and is also sent 365 days a year. And reports for the previous month are sent after month end. You can enter up to 5 email addresses to receive the report. You separate the email addresses with a semicolon and do not insert any spaces between an email address and the semicolon. And as a best practice and security measure, you should only use your dealer's domain email addresses. The report itself is an attachment to an email, and you select the format, either Excel or PDF. And then after all the selections are made, click on Add, and a pop-up tells you the report was requested successfully. After you click OK to the pop-up, the report appears in the Report Scheduler list. It's right over here. Each time you access Report Scheduler, your report is listed. If you no longer wish to receive the report, select Delete from the far right margin. And if you select Edit, you can change the report you want, the date range, you can add, edit, or remove email addresses, or you can change the format. And then after you make any changes, you want to select the Update button that appears when you go into the Edit mode. If you're an affiliate user, you can access our system by selecting your compliance dashboard that appears at the top of every credit report. Once it brings you into 700 Credit's system, you'll select the Usage Analysis tab and then just follow the steps to set up the automated reporting process. Now I'll show you examples of the various reports and how they appear in both Excel and PDF formats. This is the letter summary report. It shows the adverse action and risk-based pricing letters provided for an applicant, and if it was printed, mailed, or queued to be mailed. The compliance detail report is a summary of the dashboard in our system. It lists the total applicants, and that includes applicants that had a standalone OFAC or a standalone red flag report pulled. It provides the status of red flag alerts, the number of consumer alerts and OFAC hits, and for adverse action letters and risk-based pricing notices, it lists the number of applicants that received a letter and notice via mail, those queued to be mailed, those printed at your dealership that you'll deliver to the applicant, and applicants with no letter or notice delivered. This tells you at a glance what's going on at your dealership. The applicant history report provides information on the individual applicant, such as the user that pulled the report, date and time pulled, along with the IP address. This is the red flag detail report, and it lists applicants with red flag and OFAC alerts. For any red flag alerts cleared, it lists the method used, either out-of-wallet questions or a manual method in the resolution column. Then if a manual method is used to clear a red flag alert, the notes will appear in the description column. And this report summarizes applicants that need alerts addressed before selling or leasing them a vehicle. The last report is the user listing by dealer report, and it's a list of all users at your dealership that were ever set up with the ability to access 700dealer.com. The status column indicates if the user is active or inactive. The report helps you ensure the safety of sensitive consumer information. You should review the report frequently to ensure anyone with an active status should continue to have access to consumer reports. Any users no longer with your dealership or those still at your dealership that changed positions and no longer need to view credit reports should be made inactive. And you can have your account administrator inactivate a user, or you can contact our help desk. And in our system, there's a video library on multiple products and topics. You can access it from any screen in 700dealer.com by selecting product videos up in that top right corner. You can click on any topic to watch a short video. They're from 2 to 6 minutes long. And shortly, this webinar on automating reports will be added to the library for you to view again so that you're able to automate your reports. So if anybody has any questions, please type them in the question box and I can answer them. Someone's asking that they don't remember my login info for your system. So if you remember your user ID, if you go to 700dealer.com, you can type in your user ID and then there's a link for forgot password, and that password will be emailed to you. And then once you enter that temporary password, you'll be prompted to change it immediately. And if you don't even remember your user ID, you can call our help desk, and information is right there. You can call or you can email support@700credit.com. I don't see any questions here. So I said this would be short. So, and if you do have any questions, when you get the thank you email, you can just reply to that with a question, or again, contact our support department and they can help you out or refer you to me. Everyone, have a great day and thank you for attending.